Good Tuesday, fellow humans. Man, there's some crazy energy in the air. Just some, oh boy. It's frenetic, it's kinetic, it's splenetic, probably. It's been a busy couple of days. I did my Saturday show was pushed to Sunday. If you haven't seen it, it was all about the Beatles, and thank you for everybody who tuned in. Had a great time doing it. I don't often get to play the more obscure Beatles songs, so that was like really fun. And then Catherine and I got hired to do a birthday party, a Zoom birthday party, which we performed for last night. And so that kind of threw a little extra stuff into the mix. And in the meantime, of course, we're still working on figuring out our move, which we, hope to have figured out before we do it. And, just normal life stuff and all that. So, it's been crazy. I'm trying to keep this set kind of mellow, but, I always get a little carried away. It's just how it goes. Music does that to me, and you people do that to me. But thank you, again, thank you for tuning in, as always. Thank you for everyone who's contributed. It's been super helpful, especially with the move coming up and things like that. And special happy birthday and thank you to Mary. I'm so happy you enjoyed Sunday's set. If you're listening live, great. If not, if you're seeing this recorded, I'll pretend it's live, or you pretend it's live. So yeah, that's my intro. This set, like I said in the thing I posted earlier today, it's songs about holding on or letting go, and what like diving in or leaning in, pulling back, leaving, all of that stuff. Cheers. And I say that because I more or less picked these songs randomly and was looking for a way to tie them together, basically. I do get a kind of an instinct like, oh, this will go well together and stuff like that. But these songs kind of come from everywhere. I'm doing 4 originals, I'm doing 2 covers, and as far as, I think sonically a lot of them have a lot in common. In fact, if you check out the Spotify playlist, which I will send you a link to, I think you'll agree with that, with the exception of maybe this first one, which I will get to. Now, this is an old song of mine that has been unreleased. There's a demo version of it on SoundCloud, which I can send you, but it was never officially released. And it came at a time when I was writing prolifically. I had idea after idea and was gearing up to do a project, an album, my next album in the series, and a lot of those songs ended up really not fitting, not just because there were too many and they didn't fit on the album, but because I was trying to go in a certain direction and some of the songs just didn't quite work that way. But in revisiting them, I realized that some of them are songs that I wanted to see the light of day. So that's this first one here. And this song is, it's about trying to figure out the inner workings of someone, such as our cat Jules, who I really can't figure out, no matter how often he speaks, and he speaks often. But trying to figure out the inner workings of someone when you're not quite sure where she ends and you begin. That's kind of what it is, and then figuring out what that means in terms of, holding on or letting go. And it sounds like we're going to have some backup vocals on this, so enjoy. Yes, thank you, Jules. And this song is called Her Face Is Me. She walks away from sunny yesterday. She can't complain. Her life is better, I say. I'm in again. And she might be there forever. Knows where I've been. I won't go back there, never. Don't walk away. She has to stay because her face is me. Her mind I cannot see. In her eyes I breathe.
space I eat and eat until it's gone. And in the end, she knows I'll be here forever in just one hand. She holds my passion, I can't be gone. When I'm inside her, I see it, I carry on. Even when I don't believe it, no, she has to stay, or I fall dead away, 'cause her face is me, her mind I cannot see. In her eyes I breathe, her space I eat and eat until it's gone. Come and sit with me in the clover, yeah. Come in close so I can look you over. Oh, come and sit with me. I'll take the chance, I'll take whatever she's giving, I'll do her dance. It's better than never living. I've done no good, no bad, no, I've done nothing. I know I should, I will when I think of something. Until that day, oh, I'm gonna live this way, 'cause her face is me, her mind I cannot see. In her eyes I breathe, her space I eat and eat. Her face is me, her eyes I cannot see. In her mind I breathe, her space I eat and eat until it's gone. Until it's gone. Thank you, and thank you for clapping, and thank you for watching. I see like text on this screen.
The bubbles, no idea what it says. You know, the glasses and stuff like that. So yeah, another original. I'm sitting here in a t-shirt and messy hair to convey the idea that this could just be, you know, in the corner somewhere in a bar, or, you know, a place that sells caffeinated beverages. Coffee house. Yeah, the tune's not bad. All right. Yeah, you know, capo. I always talk about capo. So that's the idea. It's casual. It's cool. You know, I'm just sitting here playing stuff, music, whatever. And that's because that's how I want it tonight. Fall is the next song. This next song is called Fall. It's from my band Rex album, Parts and Labor. It's about taking a leap of faith, even if you think that the unknown is scarier than what you have now. Because, at least in my experience, more often than not, it's not. It seems it until you take the leap, you know. So again, kind of holding on or letting go. Like Jules is holding on to Catherine. Oh yeah. I urge you to listen to this recording on Spotify, or if you want, please message me and I'll send you the song or the version on SoundCloud, because I'm doing like a stripped down acoustic version of it, which feels right for today. The song itself does have that kind of uplift to it as well, but it's a different feel because it's the whole band.
In time there is a crush that grows. It's something everybody knows. It's on you, can't you feel it now? Pushing you, and you don't know how. But you wanna lose it all. All you have to do is fall. You find the break in you. Fall, you're wide awake and you fall. You don't feel the earth at all. There's nothing left for you to see. More of the same old misery, and you can never let it go. Better than the devil you don't know. But it's not like that at all. All you have to do is fall. You just lean forward and fall. Take one step over and fall. You won't fear the hurt at all. The face you fake, the walls you raise will crumble into you, and all you say in a way will never disappear until you fall. You just let go and you fall. You just let go and you
Little secret about singing. When you want to continue a song, but you have to cough, or let's say burp for some reason, you have to figure out a way around it. Breath control and things like that. Oh, baby. That ain't the most pleasant experience. So this this next song is a cover tune, and it's by a little band called New Order. Those of you who grew up in the 80s or know 80s music will know them. You might know that they grew out of the band Joy Division, and when that the lead singer of Joy Division killed himself, they regrouped and changed their name to New Order and went on to great success in kind of the electro rock realm. And I was a big fan of theirs, as I was their, the band they kind of pair with them often when they're talking about that era, Depeche Mode. As with any band you don't get into, you may not realize how diverse they might be. So anybody who knows New Order would know their hits. They would know that they make dance music, electronic dance music, basically, with some guitars in it. And Peter Hook, who's a great bass player, was part of it. But this, oh my God, pause for the cause. Finally! Pacifico! Yes! That just set the mood. This was kind of a ditty off of one of their albums. I want to say it was Brotherhood, and I want to say it was 1986. Somebody can check me on that. I can't do anything with this screen. I always got a kick out of it, and you'll see why. And this is one of those songs. This is a song that's about the joy in the sublime and goofy in a relationship. And no matter no matter what goes on when two people are connected, it's great. And it's called Every Little Counts.
Every second counts when I am with you. Think you are a pig, you should be in a zoo. I guess I should have known I'd end up on my own. Every second counts when I am with you. Every second counts. Every little counts when I am with you. You make me feel so good, I never felt so new. Saw you long ago, though you never let it show. Every little counts when I am with you. Do 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 do. Every little counts when I am with you. Every second counts when I am with you. Even though you're stupid, I still follow you. The smile upon your face, it always stays in place. Every second counts when I am with you. Do 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 do. Every second counts when I am with you. Every second.
Read up on that song a bit. What was that for exactly?
Yeah, I don't know. I heard that they just kind of riffed in the studio, and the one guy was like, "I don't think this should be on the album," and the other guy was like, "But it's funny, I like it," and it ended up being like a real fan favorite. It certainly wasn't a hit, but like a huge fan favorite. But I don't know a whole lot about the rest of it. This is an older song of mine, also on the Spotify playlist. I actually recorded it twice for two different albums because I'd done an earlier version that worked out fairly well, but then a producer I worked with a couple albums later had heard it and said, we need to re-record this because I like it. And this is a song, it's called Behind the Shadow. And it's a song that is about, well, I don't know, I'm not ever quite sure what songs are about when I write them fully. And that's partly because that's how it works. Partly because that's how I like it to work, and it's partly because it's better to leave a lot of things up to interpretation anyway. But I think that in hindsight, what I see this song is about is that it is easier to be safe and chill and composed when you're alone. Being with someone else or even interacting with others and engaging with others and connecting with others, it's a lot messier. It's a lot harder, but it's worth it. Behind the Shadow.
Wasting away under heaven's way, too much tranquility brings me down. I can't see clear the sunrise, and it makes me sad. And all you people make me sad. You make me sad. How the tears are dry, how the blackest sky. You save me from this night. You save me from this night. Entering to the beat behind the shadow. Beauty is so ugly. I'll take it all. The tears are dry. All the blackest sky. You save me from this night. You save me from this night. All the tears are dry. All the blackest sky. You save me from this night. You save me from this night. You save me from this night. Save me from this night. Oh.
Thank you. Yes, that's right. Yes, that's right.
So this one requires.
I like it this one.
Aw, Catherine likes this one. This one requires a cable. This song is. This song is from my band Rex album, The Sunshine Seminar, available at digital stores everywhere, streaming services, etc. No, it's not. Holy crap, I don't even know my own catalog. This is from my band Rex EP, Distance to Empty, which is also available on Spotify and all that stuff. And it was used in a film called Dealer. And that whole album, a lot of that album was used in that film, and that's what kind of why it had kind of a cinematic quality to it. Although a lot of the things I produce do have that kind of cinematic quality. Yes. But yeah, it's called Different Oceans. I think this one you can figure out.
Perfect for each other, 'cause we break each other's hearts in the same way, and we're always trying to go back to the same day when we thought we knew that all was right, but it's alright that it's never gonna be alright, and we're ships in different oceans. You're the day and I'm the night. The dream that put us together and the world that pushed us apart are the same pain, and we both wish we could get back on the same train that took us to when all was right, but it's alright and it's never gonna be alright, and we're ships in different oceans. I'm the shade and you're the light. We gotta give it up, we gotta let it go. I think you know we're both strong enough to know that if it hasn't worked by now, it'll never work anyhow. But is that good enough? No, it's not good enough. No, it's not good enough. Good enough, it's not good enough. I wanna fight till we get it right. I wanna fight till we get it right. We're ships in different oceans. We're ships in different oceans. Yeah, we're ships in different oceans. We're ships in different oceans. Yeah, we're ships in different oceans. We're ships in different oceans. Yeah, we're ships in different oceans. Ships in different oceans.
Thank you. I've got one more for you. It's a cover. And I'm sure you'll all be happy to know I don't have to move my capo. There's the capo. Have you seen this? It's out of frame, but that's there. And yeah, again, this was just on a list. That song from the New Order, I've been wanting to play that, cover that for years, and I do plan on doing actually a recorded version of it. I don't have one yet, but I'm gonna, mess around with it the way I do. This next song, because that song's like 34 years old. This next song is a couple years old. It's very new. And, one of the things that I thrive on, other than music in general, is always exposing myself to new music. New music could mean old music I never heard, or a genre of music I never got into, or it could just mean new music. I know not everybody does that, and we all have our comfort zones. I certainly do. I mean, you just saw the Beatles set I did, and I did The Cure and all that other stuff, right? But I always have my ears out, and if something, pops through the, all of the other stuff that's being played, I take notice. And every now and then, those things that pop that I take notice of actually grip me in a way that turn them into a song that I love. For example, a more recent song, a few years ago anyway, was it Rihanna? We Found Love in a Hopeless Place, which my kids and I used to mess around with the lyrics, and I won't tell you how. But that, for some reason, that song, or what's the Katy Perry song, Fireworks or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So that one, right? There's somebody over there. And so this was another one. And, one of the great things about this is, other than the fact that it is possible to always find good music if you're listening, no matter when and where it comes from. Quick side note, I got into a bunch of Hungarian music earlier this year because I was doing a song in Hungarian. And which turned out to be pretty good, I guess, in general. But my God, there's a lot of good music, in that country. And I mean, and I don't mean the folk music and stuff, that's totally fine. I mean like kick-ass modern music of all kinds, It's worth just popping on the internet and seeing what's there. This one, you didn't have to do that because it was a fairly big hit, I guess, whatever that might mean these days. And it was a hit by this band, the Chainsmokers, in collaboration with a little old band known as Coldplay. And I loved the song when I heard it. It's an electronic song the way most of these songs that I played tonight are. And you will hear that if you check out the Spotify, playlist and the links I send you. But doesn't mean it can't work on acoustic. Why? Because a good song can work however you play it if you understand the song, and if it's well written. So yeah, this one's called Something Just Like This.
I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fists. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. She said, where you wanna go, how much you wanna risk. Not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. I want something just like this. I want something just like this. Yeah, I want something just like this. I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, the testaments they told, the moon and its eclipse. Superman unrolls a suit before he lifts. But I'm not the kind of person that it fits. He said, where you wanna go, how much you wanna risk. I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can miss. I want something just like this. I want something. Yeah, I want something just like this. Yeah, I want something just like this. I want something just like this. Where do you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. 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 I want something. I want something just like this.
Thank you. Thank you for listening to this little set on a Tuesday. I will be back. We will be back on Thursday, as usual, with the last gig that Catherine and I are going to do for a couple of weeks because we're moving, if you haven't heard, and we're going to need to focus on that. And so in honor of that, we are going to do a set all about moving. I won't tell you a whole lot about it because we're actually still putting it together. We just like the moving part, we still aren't sure what that means. But I will tell you that there will at least be Billy Joel's moving out, and that's all I'm saying. You're gonna have to tune in if anybody can think of another song about moving. I mean, we already have a list of like 15 that we're just gonna pare down. But we always take requests, as you know. Thanks again for listening. Please click on the links. Click on the Spotify playlist after. I'll send it after this. Click on the link to the demo version of the first song that I played, Her Face Is Me. Any Venmo and PayPal contributions are absolutely welcome. But most of all, thank you for being here with me every week, 3 times a week. And for listening, I hope everyone is well. We will see you Thursday.